work at your skill, like the things that you can control, right? So study some of your favorite songwriters and then look for themes in the way that they approach it, um, and be skillful in that. Like learn the skill of what you're doing, right? And the other thing I would say is be true, be honest, because like that's what people connect with is honesty and realness. That's what people like really connect with. It's that, and I think that's what you're talking about, like that heart room. You have to be honest with yourself, like, um, and you can learn from anybody and everybody, but don't compare. Don't compare and try to be something that you're not. Um, and then the other thing is I would say is soak it all in prayer. I think a lot of times in life, like prayer is our last resort and not our first response. And so the Holy Spirit can really lead you in, I guess, whatever your lane is going to be. He can help you discover that. I just released a project October called Chasing the Wind. Please go listen to that. Please go cop that and listen to it, and hopefully that will really stir up some conversation, um, for you with yourself and with the people in your community. I think that's good. But the other thing is, at my church, Transformation Church in the Charlotte area, we are a multi-ethnic, multi-generational, mission-shaped community, right? Um, and what part of my role there, I'm a music director there, and part of my role is to create a new sonic, right, that um, can speak to everybody. I think a lot of times, in a lot of I've literally seen at one church, it was like uh, they had a traditional service, they had a contemporary service, they had basically a black service almost, and a Hispanic service, and the only difference between those was really music. And so I don't want music to ever be a thing that divides us as a church, but I'm trying to trust in God to show me, like I was saying earlier, show me, the Holy Spirit show me what is a sonic, what is a way that we can create music that glorifies God first, but also unites us instead of dividing us because of our cultural differences, but actually almost like a potluck dinner. Like you bring this in your culture, you bring this in your culture, you bring this in yours, and let's put that all together and just make a banging Super Bowl party. You see what I'm saying? And so that's really important to me. So I'm doing that with my church, and then but I also want to do that for myself. Like I'm that's like a new passion of mine right now. So I'm working on some stuff now, and I want to create some sounds that number one is theologically sound and points towards Christ, but also that if a Hispanic or an Asian or a black or a white or Indian or whatever the case may be, if they all came into one place and they heard it, that they all could connect with it. And I think Israel Houghton has done a really great job at that. But I want to be one of the younger voices who continues that legacy of theologically sound, multi-ethnic, multi-generational um, music. And for so long as an artist, I felt um, I ran away from the worship kind of title. Like, oh man, I would go to concerts and I had songs that were more singer songwriter. As soon as I come up, it's like, oh, KJ, he's an incredible worship leader, and we're gonna be laying on the floor, and we're gonna do like all this stuff. And I'm like, no, that's not even the vibe I'm trying to come with today. Like, I just want to have a unplugged acoustic conversation with y'all tonight. And I felt like I was being boxed in because of this song I did called "What Can I Do" with Ty Tribbett, and it became like a worship anthem in the gospel community. And I was like, nah, don't box me in. Like, and so I see this with a lot of artistic people that they run away from corporate worship because that means that you can only play four chords and it has the sound, you know what I mean? It has a sound a certain way. But I'm saying, okay, if that's the box, let's break the box and let's allow the Holy Spirit to maybe create a new sound. Like now, I don't think that songs are going to save and deliver and do all this stuff like that. But I think songs can, if it's done the right way, unite us to the point to where we can have a conversation together. Get us to the point to where we can get to the table at least, and then allow the Holy Spirit to do the rest. And so I want to be like, and this is like like very new for me, like as of like 2 days ago. And so I'm like, man, like I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to do that for the glory of God. And so that's so all that to say, very soon, hopefully, you'll hear from me and some hopefully worship songs that kind of represent a broader group of people.